These niggas will do whatever they would say and do whatever the fuck you want them to do to you, or are you getting cracked?
I will clean for you. I will submit to you. Let me submit. But I was watching this podcast, right? This girl, she was a little older, period. But one thing I will not do is meet you at the front door, untie your shoes, and take them off your feet. And I find it suspicious that you're letting me do that. And this is just my opinion. Shout out to the girls that want to do that, but I refuse. I think a lot of women take being submissive and being grateful that they're saved interchangeably, and I don't like that. What are you meeting your man at the door for? To bend down on your knees, to take his shoes off his feet, when it literally just takes a heel toe. I think a lot of women need to be careful with the actions that they do to be submissive, because a lot of it comes off as being thankful that you finally have a man. It don't get
a few things. Again, you have a problem with a woman getting down on her knees and taking her man's shoes off, right? Now, I don't think most men are asking that. Like, take my shoes. That just might be what that woman likes to do for her man, okay? She just likes to take his shoes off when he gets home. Maybe she just knows, whatever. That's something that she enjoys. Why would I get down on my knees and take this man's shoes off and untie his shoes and take his shoes off? Why would you get down? Why would you get down on your knees and put his penis in your mouth? We can ask the same question. Why would you get down on your knees and put his penis in your mouth? Like, the comment said that that's degrading. She said that's suspicious that you want me to do that. You want me to take your shoes off. That's very suspicious of you. Women in the comments say, I'm not. That's taking it too far. I wish I would take a man's shoes off. I wish I would let him disrespect me like that. Again, he's disrespecting you by letting you take his shoes off, but you don't see a problem with getting down on your knees and putting his penis in your mouth. And I'm sorry, I'm just using proper vocabulary, so I apologize, y'all, if it's feel vulgar, but I just want us to really, as adults, understand the magnitude of what we're saying. I think it's interesting to also say the fact that it's suspicious that he let you. What are you insinuating about a man who let you? Like, I'm not going to be like that. If that's what you like, babe, like, why is it suspicious that he accepts his woman's gesture of what she likes to do for him? Next thing she says is women being thankful to have a man. That's a different thing. Why can't you be thankful that you have a man?
If submissive, it gives, I needed you my whole life. Let me do everything I can to keep you. Once you get a man, that should be your man. You shouldn't be doing willy-nilly to try and keep him, because he should already be yours.
There we go, right there. If you think that, so she can't say, I've been waiting my whole life for a man like you. You can't say that. You can't say that. You've been waiting your whole life for a good man like this. You shouldn't feel that way. You also should not. Oh my God. She said that, y'all, this just leaves me speechless. This just leaves me speechless, because what's wrong with a woman being thankful and grateful to have a good man? Why do we view everything as desperate or slave-like, or like, I don't.
Last thing you should be doing is leading yourself to the front door. Once you hear that door click, click.
Like, the idea that you shouldn't do anything to keep your man and he should just be yours for the rest of your life is diabolical. We got to get rid of this idea that, if I gotta fight to keep my man, he never was my man. What on earth do you have? What do you have in your life that you get to buy it or have it one time and never do nothing else with it? Like, what is that thing in your life that you have, that you got it and you never ever did nothing else with it? Like, let's name something. Like, why would we think that you can get a man and don't have to do? She said you're not doing all this willingness to keep him, but you would do all this stuff in the bedroom to keep him satisfied. but you shouldn't do anything else to keep him satisfied outside of the bedroom. Again, this just shows they have nothing to offer but vagina. They have nothing to offer but vagina. So you should not be doing anything to keep him as your man. Well, so how do you keep him? So he just supposed to just whatever you give him for the rest of his life, is this what he's supposed to get? Like, honestly, this is why it's like we take advantage of good men. We do. We take advantage of good men with this mentality that you just, oh, whatever. I'm not taking his shoes up. I'm not doing nothing to keep this man. I'm not doing. How? Again, you won't take his shoes off, but you'll put his penis in your mouth. Make it make sense.
You head first at the front door waiting for that man so you could take off his shoes. Baby, what? Because I do think men aren't men, they are egos. If you are feeding his ego and not his person, that is a dangerous war zone. If he take off your heels, you could take off his shoes. Where we mess up is trying to put that under the category of being submissive. Being submissive, by definition, is conforming to the authority of others. I take that as when we're arguing, okay, I'm gonna shut up and I'm gonna be led by you. Okay, if I disagree with how you're doing something, I'm gonna still do it because I trust you in this relationship and I trust you for my direction. Meeting a guy at the front door to take his shoes off doesn't necessarily give submissive to me, it gives servant. Serving and catering to your man is different from being a servant to your man. Oh, and y'all always talking about me doing a podcast. So follow my TikTok right here if you want to see the sneak peeks of my upcoming production series. Now, on a night out, yes, I've heard of a man taking off his woman's heels, but what I haven't heard of is somebody meeting somebody at the door to take off his shoes. Let me know if y'all think that is in the category of being submissive. What y'all think of that?
Well, I'll say this, right? We know that they don't like when you talk about catering to a man, because they said that you're not doing all this for no man, right? They don't like that. So obviously this is not a form of leadership, right? Of taking his shoes off. That's something that she just wants to do. That's what she wants to do, and that's what she likes to do for her man. Right? That's what she likes to do for her man. Right? From the job that he might have, he's on his feet all day long. That's how she show her appreciation,